Joey here. I just wanted to give you a quick demo of this project I've been working on. It is a Meshtastic and MeshCore application for Mac, Windows, and Linux. I built it because I was having problems with the stock software for Meshtastic, and then it sort of went to MeshCore as well, so that like at home when I use it, I have both MeshCore and Meshtastic nodes running at the same time. Um, so kind of the overview for this was part of, it's labeled here as Colorado Mesh. I'm doing it for the Colorado Mesh benefit of that organization. So you can come up on the top here and you see you have this is a mode switcher, so you can go back and forth between Meshtastic and MeshCore. Has some connection information at the top. Down at the bottom, it'll tell you whether your app's updated. It'll tell you how many nodes or contacts and messages you have. We have shortcuts for everything in here in case you like that. And some links. And this side panel, you can collapse it and get it out of the way if you don't like it. So to connect, it's pretty easy. You can put your information in here and connect, or you can do the quick connect. If you've connected once, it will automatically find it, and so you don't have to do anything here. And well, you can see up at the top here that it's found my home node and it's connecting over Bluetooth. I'm using the dev version here to demonstrate this. It's a little bit faster in the real version. So um, here's MQTT. Again, you can just press connect and presto, it's connect. In MeshCore, we could do the same thing. We're going to reconnect to my node there, and then there's a bunch of servers in there. I'll just connect to the Colorado one. And so a quick layout, you have a chat window, so you can have primary channel in Meshtastic and then separate channels. You have indicators whether stuff is heard from RF, or for Meshtastic, you can also communicate over MQTT. You can do that actually without a device at all, which is kind of neat. The only thing over MQTT that doesn't work is tapbacks, and there's a little notice in here for you to do that. Then you have the node list, and so you can look at all the different nodes, when you heard it, what the role is, how many hops away, and a whole bunch of other information that's, that you can scroll over and see details about. And then you can just click on something, and you get a node detail panel in here, and it tells you the hardware and GPS locations and positions and a bunch of other stuff that you can do. We have a map, and this has got trace lines on it, so you can click any of these, you'll get the same panel. If it was somebody was traveling, it'll give you the list of positions there, but it also zooms directly to their last known position, and then you can just obviously go back again. If you zoom out enough, you'll get clusters. And I made them transparent so you can kind of see the area of what's happening here, and then you can kind of zoom in. So we have green is online. This sort of deep indigo is stale, meaning they haven't heard for a while, and then the others are offline. You have the standard set of radio configuration things along with device danger zone stuff. For Meshtastic, you have modules as well. You get telemetry from the whatever you're connected to. Um, Keys and whatnot, tax server if you want it. Some app stuff in here. I have a little log panel that will pop out so you can see, and then you can put all the debug messages on if you want it. You can do it by app or device. This is all context sensitive, by the way, so what you see in MeshCore is not, Meshtastic is not the same as in MeshCore. It'll flip over and just give you those. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. You can change the color scheme, export the database, and a bunch of other things here. One of the things I was doing by hand that I really wanted to do here was do network diagnostics for Meshtastic. You could find more information with the doc link up here. But you can do channel utilization halos on the map, routing anomalies on the map, and a bunch of other stuff. I also have auto trace route in here, so you can kind of probe everything. Maybe in the future I'll do something fancy with that, but right now it'll just fill out details for you. You can kind of look and see, it'll give you information about your own diagnostics. And so what you're doing here and what you're seeing locally, and kind of mesh diagnostics, warnings, bad routes, hobgoblins, etc. So interesting stuff there. tell you what your packet uh, by overall distribution or by the type. So you get fancy graphics for that. And then I just added a little packet sniffer so you can see the cleaned up version of the packets coming in. So you have to look at the hex stuff for it. So you'll be able to see all that. When you go into MeshCore, same. Let me make a quick note. Disconnect and quit will disconnect the entire program, and quit it. You can also pretty much right-click on the app in any operating system. It'll close it too. But you have the same thing for chats. You have a whole bunch of these channels. And it looks kind of the same. The nodes list is kind of the same, a little bit less stuff in here. Just pull up my repeater and you can see the information. Whether you have the private key to it, that's the little key icon here, whether it's synced, meaning it's in your contacts on your companion, as well as the database. And then there's some paths in there. You could do flood alerts and refreshes and stuff right here. Map's kind of the same. Radio has a little bit of the stuff, not as much. A lot of what I'm using is dependent upon, or what I'm using is dependent upon the libraries that are exposed by the developers. And both in Meshtastic and MeshCore, not all of the features are exposed in the libraries. There's a little repeater list in here. You can type in if you have a repeater or 5. You can type in your password. You can save it for the session. You can ping. Update your own. You can get the status of your repeater. You can ping neighbors. You can ping sensor data. There's a little place that you can actually send command lines to it. We get all this stuff and just pop it all in here. And then we have telemetry data as well. MeshCore typically doesn't have the same level of telemetry data. Just reports always the same thing. Again, with app, there's a bunch of configuration items in here. Diagnostics, there's very minimal for Meshtastic, for MeshCore because it's just less traffic, not kind of the same problems. And then you have the same sort of material that you're hearing since you booted your thing up, and then some packet stuff in here as well. One thing I'll point out on all of these is that the connection panel will always show you the check for the latest version of software, whether it's your companion stuff, it'll alert you there, or in Meshtastic, same thing here. So you'll get a little toast pop up that tells you what's going on. Anyways, a few other little features that are hidden in here, but hopefully that was helpful. If you like it, great.